I'm a happy man. For weeks on end, I've been singing, oh, where did my Jay go? Oh, where can he be? He used to be nice, and he did teaming up with me doing improvisational comedy about the world you see. But he's back, but he's back.
He's back.
Oh my God, he's singing and he's back.
He's back.
I don't think he is a normal person. I think he was hit in the throat as a child.
He's back.
Oh, now he's going to teach me about sports because I know all about combat sports. I don't know much about the basketball or the football or the baseball or the hockey. In fact, but he don't know nothing about hockey because he's Dominican and Dominicans aren't allowed to play hockey. It's too cold. They can't go on ice. No, you never see a Dominican ice skating. It's against the law in certain states.
Right.
True. Now, what do you want to teach me about football or basketball?
Ooh. Today, not our lucky day. That's all I say.
It's not our lucky day?
No.
What happened? Was it the World War that's happening? Is that an unluckiness? Is it global warming?
The Yankee won World 2.
Oh, that's good. Yankees.
That's a big one. Yes. Big one.
That's a good thing, isn't it? Because aren't we Yankees? I'm a Yankee Doodle Dandy. Oh, a Yankee Doodle die. A real nice nephew of my Uncle Sam. Born on the 4th of July. I have an Yankee Doodle sweetheart. She's my Yankee Doodle doll. She has big boobs and everything that a Yankee girl should have and all.
Especially big. Okay, yeah, it was 4-2. It was a very close game. It was not a blowout. It was like I feel like it was like I feel like it was like one person in base and he made a home run. I think that's how it went. Tell you the truth.
But was that a us who did we win?
I think it was 2-2. It was one person in base, and then I think he made a home run.
That means we won?
So we won 4-2.
You're not telling me who won. Or was it a different
The
team?
Yankee won.
And that's a good thing, isn't it?
Yeah, 4-2 they won. But it was too close. 4-2, anyone could have took it.
Oh.
Yeah, we were supposed to blow them out.
You want to destroy them.
I want to destroy every inch of it.
You want to treat them like an Iranian. Blow them up. Blow them away.
Eat them up.
That's true.
Now, our brothers lost.
The brothers?
Our brothers, New York Mets, we lost.
Oh, really? Oh, I thought you meant the basketball players because a lot of them were black, you know.
We lost from the Phillies, 1-7. They blew us up. Oh man, I don't know.
The Mets lost to
We
Philadelphia.
lost.
The people from the city of brotherly love.
It goes up and down. Doesn't make sense.
It's like bipolar baseball.
Right. The Yankee went and the Mets lost.
Oh no! So we can't all celebrate.
See, they blew our team out, but the Yankees won by like a few by a leg.
By a leg?
By a leg. I don't know how that happened.
What do you mean? Like they ran to the base and then they stuck out their leg and they won?
It's like a saying. You know, you won by a leg.
Oh, by a leg.
Man,
Oh.
you know when two team is running and the guy he extends his leg and his leg touches the line. That's
how just by that.
Like, yeah. It's not.
It's not that impressive.
Not impressive. All right. So now we gotta talk about the women basketball team.
Oh, the lesbians. Okay. You know,
Not all of them are lesbian, right?
No, that little white girl.
They're muscular though.
They're muscular, like the
muscular
super
strong. And they got skills.
They got skills. Mostly roughing up that white girl who's trying to join the team. You know, And she's straight, and you know what I think it is?
Well, what do you
I
think?
think they're secretly in love with her, and it's like, they tease her
I think
because
they just jealous because she have
she had
talent. She got a very good talent. She got like an
they-
arm of like a rocket.
she could actually make baskets.
She can make a half court. You know how they got the full court
Mhm.
from one end to the other? She can make it all the way in the middle.
They're jealous.
Who does that?
They should be
She
happy.
got a rocket arm. Like everybody jealous about that. I wish I had that.
Yeah. I don't know why don't do, and she could play golf too. She's a multi-talented. Yeah, I don't understand it because she makes the whole team go well.
I think she's just jealous.
They're just jealous.
That's her
Hey,
skill.
we paid our dues. Natural talent we're allowed enough.
And then the funny thing is that the WNBA, which is women basketball, was waiting for opportunity like that.
Right,
And they just treating it like it was like, oh, she did it, she did it.
right. They have to realize majority of people are white, right? So and they usually and they support basketball. Look at all these white people. Oh, let's play the basketball, and it's not even our game. It's not even our game. It's not a game.
This is why the NBA was made for more of them because they got the talent and skill.
They got the talent, but we support them. So we get one little white girl. Shouldn't they support her?
Well,
And she's so
One
nice.
white girl really she made a big difference because their views were so low.
Nobody wanted to watch them.
No.
The lesbian community
I
didn't
mean,
really
they
support.
had a lot of people, but
They-
not the way they are.
What they have now.
Now you try to buy tickets now they're sold out.
Now they're slugging her. They're kicking her. They're
All the
elbowing her.
tickets, buy a ticket right now. I bet you it's sold out.
I wouldn't because
It was like $400 just for one ticket.
no, I would only go if I could date one of those female basketball
No,
players
no.
and do the hoopy doop.
Why?
But yes, but they wouldn't do the hoopy doop with me because, well, first off, it's not racial. It's like they don't like men. Maybe they like to hang out with.
Or maybe they have their boyfriend. Who knows? You can't tell because they're all tall
They're tall.
and strong.
They're
And
strong.
they can run and
They can
they can
run.
take the hit and everything.
And I don't even know if they prefer to be lesbians. It's just that they're so tall.
Yeah.
And women like to
And you
go
get
out with.
confused. You don't know who's who.
You don't know who's who.
You see any woman that like to get hit in the streets?
No,
Hmm.
except for lesbians.
Oh,
Because
I
it's
forgot.
super
What about
interesting.
the American football woman?
Oh, I love
They
that.
like getting hit.
They like getting
they
hit.
getting hit. That's another one.
That's the female bit. It's
Football
not lingerie.
That's it. The lingerie.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's strippers in
Yeah,
in
they got a
like
lot of
football.
views. A
Oh
lot
my
of views.
goodness. I almost missed some boxing matches over them, but I watch them and they're very cute.
Yeah,
I wrestled one once and she was in the football team.
yeah, he got slammed and lost.
Yeah,
Wow.
but it was a pleasure.
So Fever lost. That's with Frankfurt versus Eights, New York Eights. New York won the Indiana pieces. So it's 81-89. But that game was so close that someone had to win the game.
Somebody had to win the game.
Someone had to win. It was close.
Now these are basketball players?
Yeah,
female?
woman. And then the other team was
The
the New York Liberty.
Blue Mark Liberty.
We lost.
They lost too?
We lost.
What is it?
79-89 versus the Storm. But at least we won with the A's.
Oh,
So it's like you see the Yankee won and the Mets. The Yankee won and the Mets lost. So the A's won and the Liberty lost. I don't know what's going on today. We were supposed to take it straight.
we were supposed to win so we could all go to the same
We
party
could
and be
all go to the
happy.
same party, not just one team going into it.
But and then because you know what happens when the losers go with the winners make fun of the losers, or and you say I'm gonna associate with them. They're a bunch of losers.
All right.
They didn't win. And sometimes when people win, they riot. That doesn't make no sense to me. I could see if you lost and you rioted, but I don't see if you won, you get all mad. You're not supposed to get mad when you win.
All
You're
right.
supposed to go, happiness is goodiness and happy am I am. That's real. It's true.
All right. So now there's a big game going on right now. If you're not aware of, Right now it's game 7, third quarter, 68-79.
What kind of game is
What
this?
does that mean, game 7?
It seems the seventh game.
Meaning this is a championship.
Oh,
This is the last game.
is this a football team or a
This is a
basketball team?
basketball game. Indiana plays its versus OKC Thunders.
Are
This
these
is the
men's or
last
women's? Are these the men or women?
man.
Okay,
This is
Indiana.
versus OKC Thunder.
OKC Thunder. What kind of name is that?
Same.
I like on.
But this is the last game. It means that whoever wins this game wins the championship for 2024
Oh,
throughout the whole thing. NBA they the champion for this whole year.
really?
So you know that means that game is going to be so intense
Mm-hmm.
that they're going to be hitting each other, pressure defense, everything, all nine. They're not going to let nobody go.
Oh, they could be
They're
roughing.
going to be roughing too tight.
It'll be rough.
There's a lot of players are going to get injured too
Oh,
because of the game is going to be the last game.
but are they going to be examples to our youngins? Our youngins are supposed to say,
Actually, yes, it is.
You think it is?
It is. You know why? Because every young man want to go play basketball.
But are they going to rough other people up when they go into
So when they
basketball?
play game 7, they say that's going to be me one day.
Oh,
Taking my team to game 7.
I heard the basketball players are sluts, both men and females, and not females so much that they do the hoopy doop a lot with the young girls.
Where we hear this from?
I see it on the TV on Entertainment Tonight. There's always a basketball player, and he's doing the hoopy doop with the
Oh,
girls.
you're talking about when they go to they always going to the club and the bar.
Yeah.
Or they going to when they go away in their hotel, they doing the hoopy doop
They're doing the hoopy doop with a lot of
in
people,
another state. Yeah.
and they're married too sometimes.
Oh no.
Yeah, they're sinful. He could go to hell. You know that? Well, not forever. They'll go to hell for a little while, like for like a purgatory. See, that's not a serious crime, cheating on your wife. That's you know what that's called?
Actually, this is
That's called marriage.
it is a crime.
Is it? Oh, you're moral. Look at look at
It
his.
is a crime.
Is
If you
it-
sign that contract between y'all two, the contract state that you cannot cheat on each other. And if y'all do, it will be considered broken marriage.
Oh,
So now you just broke the contract. This is a broken marriage.
I didn't know you were such a moral man.
Well, that's why a lot of people don't get married.
Oh, so they all have to break the contract.
Yeah, so they can still do the hoopy doop and not worry about breaking the contract.
I see. So you have a strategy.
Right. So if you get caught one day, and then she takes it to the court and it said, "Bang, you gotta pay 2,000 just to get divorced." I don't have $2,000.
No, you don't have the cash for this.
For a divorce.
And you probably have to get a new car because you probably keyed your car or burned your clothes. So you got to get a new wardrobe and you got to get a new car or at least a paint job for your car. Women, stop doing bad things. It's our natural tendency to fool around.
It goes
It's
both
it's
ways,
by
though.
God.
It
You
goes-
mean women fool around on the men?
It goes both ways. You know why? Because if a guy can give a woman her happiness,
Oh yeah.
they will go from pretty selfish.
Oh,
But you gotta also remember this is not. You gotta try.
you gotta try to give them the happiness.
If you guys are not happy, you can't do it.
You know, I try to give women the happiness, but you know what they do to me?
What did
They put me in the friend zone. I don't like it. I'm not supposed to be in the friend zone. I'm supposed to be in the hoopy doop zone. I'm handsome. I can, I can't walk, but that's not the point. There are beds for people who are bedridden.
Right.
I could lay in the bed and be serviced. Oh yes,
True.
that's true.
I agree with that.
That's what I'm gonna do.
But that means that they put you on the friend zone. That means now you gotta change the strategy now.
I gotta change.
You have to do it like the older people do. Write up with money and gifts and do the hoopy doop or
But I don't got no money. What am I gonna do? I could fake it. Yes, I have very much money, my
You wear
dear.
one of those nice outfits out in the closet.
Oh, maybe I'll borrow Paul's clothes.
Yeah.
He's losing all the weight, and
Right.
I'll inherit, and I'll look like a businessman.
Carry a whole bunch of $1 bills and put hundreds on top of it.
That's it. Oh, that's the strategy. He knows what to do.
All right. So this week I just find out that they have. You guys remember they have global
Global warming?
global basketball team where they just play around like clowns.
The Globetrotters?
Global trial. They try.
The Globetrotters. They're still around. They were around
Yeah,
when I
they
was a
said
little boy.
they do tricks and everything. You remember that?
I remember that, and they still do
And
it.
they do it, but they got a new crowd.
Oh, I imagine so. They would be
Yeah.
85 years old by now. They'd be the Globe I broke my hip trotters.
But recently, I just found out that there is also a baseball global trial.
A baseball
They just
Globetrotter?
call it a different name. That's all.
Oh,
It's
really?
called the banana team.
The banana team.
And you don't. If you get, let me show you a clip of what they do. Okay.
Oh, they're dressed like bananas.
Um, This is all they do, guys.
Oh, look at that. They're singing.
They dancing, singing. Look at them.
Look at that. They're rapping. They're like a boy group out of control.
And there's the baseball team. There's
The baseball team. I never knew about this.
Look at them. Look at them.
He's doing his hips.
And look at the crowd. It's
Look at
packed.
that. It's packed.
See the crowd is packed.
People who want to listen to the bananas.
People.
Wow.
This
And
is for people who doesn't understand a lot of baseball.
This is
And they
the
want
world.
to get entertained. You ever want to get entertained? They go to banana team.
Now, where do they perform?
They perform all over the world, like the global tribe.
They just go around.
All over the world. They go dancing around, singing, the whole nine.
Maybe they could bring peace to the Middle East. They could go to the Middle East and say, let's play with the banana team. But you know what they probably would do? They'd peel them like bananas. You can't trust those Middle Easterners.
You imagine you sitting up there, you see them dancing and pitching.
Yeah.
That's entertainment.
That's under, oh, look at him, he's singing.
That's very entertaining.
Oh, that's nice.
One
Oh,
thing. Go ahead.
I
What
see.
about boxing? Let's talk about boxing.
There's a boxing. Oh, there was lots of boxing. There was an Irish boxer, and he got a head cut, and then he was fight. There was another Vito Palenicki. He was Polish and Italian, and he was doing upstate where a whole bunch of Polacks are, and they had a Polish fighter come in who was undefeated, and it was really interesting fight. And now he's going to get a title shot off the fact he beat this undefeated Polish fighter.
Oh,
the-
title shot.
Oh,
That's good.
but the Polish people were divided because what do we root for our Polish American Italian, or do we root for the pure Pole from the Polish lands?
Right.
But it was a nice time, and they had all the Eastern European fighters and the local fighters all fighting.
Wow.
It was very
That would
good.
be a big fight.
Oh,
What was that?
it was like upstate.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And it was upstate New York. And it had the Polish. I didn't realize there were that many Polish people left. But there was some more coming in the country. But they do. And it was a good, that was a good fight. And the Polish fighter from Poland, he was 19-0 with 6 kills, but not that many He didn't have that much punching power. While Vito was 12 with 11 KOs, so he could punch.
Wow.
And he lost one fight, but now he's making up for it. He's very young. He's only 20 years old.
Right.
As a kid, and they rushed him too fast. And now he's gonna go for a title shot. He's probably gonna find a Puerto Rican. Because they're making a big thing that he's in Or was it that? Or was it the Irish guy? No, that was the Mexican. They're having ethnic fights where they have, a Dominican against a Puerto Rican or a Puerto Rican against an Irishman, and they put it
Oh,
on the
like
guard.
a little bit of everything.
A little bit like a smorgasbord of fighters.
That's cool.
So each of your groups can root for your guy.
Right.
Yeah, it's very interesting. Like in the olden days,
I,
that's
I
what.
wonder, I wonder who they got to pick for New York.
Oh, well, it would depend on it, like for New York,
I wonder who fight they got to put on the
but
arena.
Brooklyn and the Bronx and South, that's black fighters most of the time.
Right.
And the upstate, when you're in other cities, and it depends on how big a population they have, ethnic people who are working class. Because it tends to, you get poor to working class people be boxers,
Okay.
because it's a rough sport.
Uh,
It's not an easy sport. I was gonna get to be a boxer one time. Then I realized that I don't like getting hit in the face. And I don't like it.
the boxing. I don't know what you're talking about.
And I realized that I probably couldn't take a punch. And then I said, no, you gotta like to get hit in the face and be able to take a punch. And I see my nose. I like my nose just where it is. I like you just the way you are. Now Jay here, I think he was a boxer at one point.
He's a box.
Yeah, and somebody
Yep.
hit him in the throat.
Right.
And ever since then, he sings like East side, west side, Jay can't sing a lick. When he sings, it sounds like a Dominican's being strangled.
Strangle and
I accuse him of being a Turkish guy. That's just he tortures me when he sings, like the torture the Turks do when you're in their prisons.
Right. So when I was doing boxing, I remember my trainer used to tell me, you don't box with your hand, or your feet, or your body. He told me you fight with fight with your brain.
Oh,
So it's not like you're going in the arena and you're going swinging. No, because you don't know what your opponent look like.
no.
You gotta figure him out and find his weakness and then play smart.
Really smart.
That's what he teach me. Never said that. It doesn't scare me no more because how am I gonna get hit if I know how you swing?
So you duck.
Look, I know you got a weak left hand, so what am I gonna do? Go stay on your left hand side. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Well,
As I say, you gotta think smart. You gotta
you
learn
have a
your
strategy.
yeah. And you gotta learn how to do it in like quick motion. Like in the first 2 rounds, you fighting, jabbing, but you be looking for what he is weak and what he's strong on.
Well, you know what I would do? See if I could lift my arms.
Hey, oh no, the arm, no, don't not the arm. Please, no. Don't do it. Oh boy. Oh man.
I'm ready for a fight. I'm
I'm
gonna go into the wheelchair league.
about to go Tyson.
Yeah,
Go Tyson on the wheelchair. But he's not in a wheelchair, he's lucky. Vincent's lucky, I'm about to find somebody else.
no, I can't. Most girls could beat me up at this point. I used to be unusually strong for my size, and now I'm weak for my size and gender.
I seen two little men fight. Two little people, they fall. And it's like, oh, what's going on? And little small
So tiny people, tiny little people. Oh, that's an old song. Short people got nowhere to live. They got little hands and little feet and little noses to go beep, beep, beep. Don't want no short people. Don't want no short people. Don't want no short people here. Now, Jay says he's not short, but I know he's 5'4". He really is. He's a tiny little man.
Yeah,
Watch him deny it. How tall are you, Jay?
5'9".
Look, Everybody looks tall to me.
I'm
coming
not gonna
across
say
you.
nothing because I seen a 5'4" and a 5 feet person. And have you ever been to a pool? The pool is only 4'11",
Why?
and I'm standing on it. It's up to here. So how
Oh,
you telling me 5 feet tall? It's no man. Come on, man.
oh, how could I defeat? I've never seen him in a
Five
pool.
seven. I gotta be like up to here, son.
All I got is his word on it. And you can't trust this man. He's holding me prisoner here. You know, you know what
Well,
they
the
do
thing
to
is,
me?
the thing is that he's 5'11".
I
I think
used I used to be
I
five.
think he's 5'11", and then he can't doubt that I'm 5'9". That's what that is. You know what I mean?
I used to be five. Now I'm
He
five
still
seven.
is. It's just I'm so smaller than him. He think I'm 5 feet.
That's
Guys,
true.
what you guys think about that, man?
What do you
You
think?
gotta
Write us in.
write a comment about that. 'Cause it makes no sense. He's
Comment.
5'11", I'm 5'9". He think I'm 5 feet.
Because Dominicans don't come in any bigger. They're little tiny people.
No, they do. They come bigger.
What, they feed you? They feed you now?
No, they come bigger.
No
It's
more
that
rice and
the
beans?
the bigger person you see, they playing baseball in the major league and all that.
Oh, DeSoto. Oh, are they still mistreating Mr. DeSoto? They don't want to pay him because he
I
didn't.
see the Mets doing really good with him.
Also, it's changed. Oh,
Yeah.
they're fair weather friends, aren't they? Now that he's doing well, he's
He's
Mr.
done very, they're not even
DeSoto.
talking about him that much. Actually, they stopped talking about him because he's doing way better than he was doing in the past.
See, now that
When
he's
he
doing,
first started, because remember when you first start, they think, he's Juan Soto, he's gonna make a home run. They would tell me, no, they're not gonna do that. They're not gonna pitch me the ball. Knowing I'm Juan Soto. Everybody's scared of me now.
right, they're gonna say,
Really?
no,
You gotta give it time. And
don't
all this
mess,
time it was like, oh no, he's not good. We pay so much money, he's not good.
don't
And look
mess
at him
with
now.
Mr. DeSoto. Now you
Look
better
at him
watch
now.
it. Oh, because they know what they persecuted Mr. DeSoto. Like that white girl who plays basketball.
Yeah, they're doing
They
the same
did
thing for the
persecute them.
like recently there was a game in the past and there was fights. There was about a fight 2 times because of the white girl.
And then she's a nice, and even the white girls are turning on her
They were trying to
because
poke her eyes out.
imagine blinding her.
They were trying to blind her and then they almost got into a fight.
You know what she should do? She can go to Japan and play for the female basketball league there, make a lot
I
of
think
money.
they'll give away more money, so it's fine.
She'd go and she'd be like a
But
giantess.
you think the WNBA was gonna let him go?
I think they better start treating her nice.
Yeah, I don't think.
I don't think they're gonna let her go, but she can play golf.
Oh yeah, she's really good at golf.
Yeah, so she might go, because you don't get roughed up in golf. People don't
That's
go,
the
beat you up.
who it is? Michael Jordan,
Right, he did.
amazing in basketball, and then he took a break and went to play golf.
Yeah,
You remember?
I
There's
remember.
another one, another big league. A lot of people they comparing her to Michael Jordan too
Mm,
because of her double records.
double team, yeah.
Double records seem scoring double points than usually regular players.
See, that's why they should be nice.
What you think about Jake Paul fight?
Oh,
Coming
the
up
new
too.
one?
It's
I
coming
am
up too.
I'm betting against him, you know that? Because he's gonna
I
fight.
did his training and
See,
it doesn't convince me.
well, think about it is
Yeah.
he's gonna be fighting a real boxer. Chavez's son is a real boxer. He's been a champion.
Well,
And
that's like when he was fighting Tommy Fury.
right, and this but
And he was a real fighter too.
that but those were like lower echelon. Yeah, like Tommy Fury.
Yeah, he was a
Only
real fighter.
I think what's gonna happen is he's gonna be outworked and outfought and get knocked down. And I'm gonna bet against him. I'm gonna bet for the Mexican. You may say, "Oh, Vinny, you're prejudiced. You always bet for the white guy." Not this time.
You know this
So
time?
I'm gonna make money, and the Mexican's gonna win because he's a fierce Mexican. He's the son of his father. He when he turned pro 20 years ago, but thereabouts, he was a young boy, and he was Chavez's son, who Chavez was the greatest Mexican fighter ever, maybe. And so they had a lot of expectations, but he never lived up to them. but he's still good enough to beat old Jake Paul. Jake Paul, you're not fighting a statue no more. The statue of Mike Tyson.
His big the way you gotta remember when he first started, he was a little small, little.
He was a runt.
He was like a pencil.
Yeah, Jake
But look at him now. He look like a pen.
Yeah.
He's a little stronger now.
Oh yeah.
He got more skills now.
He's got a
But the question is it the skills enough to get into the bigger fights?
I don't think so. I think he can maybe.
Do you think he need more time?
I think he's gonna hit his level.
Or do you think he need a better trainer?
I think he's got good trainers. I just don't think he's a good fighter, but he gets winded.
You know how many fighters I've seen from the matches I sat down at the venue and seen one fight, and you see them going for the championship. It's not because of their fathers or not. They're not related to nobody.
Right.
Because of the hard work they made for all those records.
Right. And you know
the 10, 15 wins and 7 KO.
Right.
And there's no famous fathers or brothers or nothing.
Well, they don't have.
What does that tell you? What does that tell you?
That's who it's not.
He's trained right.
No, he's trained right. No,
That's why he got what he got.
But
that's what I said. I don't know. Do you think Jake has?
I think he's a good fighter. I think he's earned his way.
He's a good fighter.
But he's not good enough to fight the best. He'll get knocked out by a real good fighter. And a good fighter who's past his prime, like Chavez, is gonna beat him. I believe if Chavez is in shape and motivated and you know who wants to fight him too? A woman. Shields.
Yeah.
Yeah, a woman, but she's too small. If she was a little bigger,
Right.
and because she's fighting 175 pounds, but he's 200 pounds, and Jake can punch. One thing about him is he can hit hard. If he hits you, he'll hurt you. But he's not. He's a good fighter, but but see, a lot of people think that he doesn't deserve his thing, but he helps a lot of female fighters.
Yeah, he's a good.
He's a good promoter. He's a very good promoter.
He's very good promoter.
You know, and he knows how to.
You know, if we just focus on boxing, I think he really did good.
I think he could be top 20 and beat a few. Yeah. But he would be. But he can't be the top guys and get killed.
I feel like that if they gave him more matches, not like once every
6
every
months
year,
or
every
3
year.
months, yeah.
I feel like if they gave him more matches, I feel like he would be even bigger.
That's true. And you know the thing is, he's like the everyman. People like him because it's like everybody thinks they could box, so they think, oh, I could do that. I could get in the ring with professionals if I was. He's like a regular guy.
Right. And then he's picking his fights. It's not like
oh yeah,
he's fighting. I feel like if we would put in the arena back to back with different guys and he does not pick it, I think he would be a better fighter.
Yeah.
And he would have to climb up to prepare for the big girls.
Right, for the big title.
For a big title.
See, I don't think he could beat the best, but he could be a lower echelon guy who's maybe a champion that doesn't really deserve to be champion.
I feel like that's what he needs.
Right.
More fights.
More fights.
More fight, different skills. Let him build himself up.
Well, he's going to be in a big fight I think it's next week.
Next week, July.
June 27th. Yeah. It's my birthday, you know.
Yep.
What you can get for my present?
Ooh, present.
Yeah. And it's going to be 100 degrees when you come to my house. Although, do you come to my house on Thursdays? No, Wednesday is my birthday.
Right.
Visit me on my birthday.
It'll be 100 degrees, yeah. That gotta be in your tank top, blue shirt. Shorts. And maybe sandals.
I'll put the air conditioning on.
Put some sandals on, and you guys will be okay.
Yeah, because I'm gonna be hot. I got air conditioning, you know, like fancy. Look at me. See the pictures of me when I was young? Look at that.
Look at that.
Look at that. I'm gonna be skinny
He was
again.
like one
100.
40 something.
No, not that low. I was 154
154. Long hair.
with long hair.
Doing movie scenes and stuff.
That's right. I was an actor. Well, I'm still an actor. I'm still a performer. I don't know, just I hate hard times, but I'm gonna get out. And once I get skinny,
Once he loses weight, we go put him back.
I'm gonna
We
go.
gotta put him back in the movie scene.
I'm
And
gonna.
not just any movie scene. He's not gonna be able to play the same role he was playing back then.
No.
He
I'm-
probably go play like the Godfather. Godfather.
And I tell you,
With the white hair and everything. Oh my.
you have disrespected the family.
He'll be a mafia. And they like, oh, why? He'll be talking low like a woman. And they're like, and the guys will be laughing. And then they're like,
And I
oh no.
talk like a girl.
He's gonna be like, oh, don't do that. Oh man.
What happened? You break something?
He said, don't do that. Don't laugh at him. Oh.
What? You'll
Hey,
make
boss,
fun.
forget him, boss. Forget him, boss.
Oh, let me take care of this.
Yeah.
What do I
Come on,
must
let me talk to
do?
you. Let me talk to you. Let me tell you something.
We're gonna take you to the
Because-
beach.
I saw you laughing and I was gonna look up
You bow with the shirt.
just like that.
That,
In the mafia scene, and the dead body falling down. And he's like, oh,
that was that Irish cook. That was the movies that Donnie Depp was because the guy argued with him and cursed him out in the bar. And then later on, he was drunk, like all those Irishmen get drunk. And he got drunk and he cursed him out. And then they went to the beach and he said, boss, I just didn't mean to really do that. And he just shot him in the head. Shot him right in the head. Because you can't do that with the mafia.
and he got the face right. You guys see him? The face
Oh,
right.
yeah. I could be a mafia. Could be a mafia guy.
Yeah.
See this man
He
here.
said, no, don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't
He said,
don't
"Come
shoot
over, let me talk to you.
Ah.
Right in front of everybody else.
I had relatives that were in the mafia. My grandfather was a bootlegger.
Mm.
Yeah, the mafia. Even before they established the five families.
Right.
That was in 1933. Yeah. I knew a whole bunch of mafia people, but I was never mafia. You know why?
Right.
Because I'm a moral man. I am a moral man. I am a good person. I believe in Donald Trump. He is my man. Oh, Donald Trump. He has a comb over and childbearing hips, but he's no dip. You can trust him with your country. He's the best stand-up I've ever seen. He makes me laugh all the time. Yes, so. The commies don't like him, it is true. Neither do the radical Muslims, but he loves everybody. He's Donald Trumpy Trump. He's the president of the United States. All the flakes tried to stop him, but he's my man. I love him so. I even got a statue of him back over there, and one playing the guitar.
All right, guys. So this is the ending.
This is the end, and then it was the same song. Donald Trump, Donald Trump. I love me a Donald Trump. I have a Dominican singing in the background. I better do it before he breaks my TV with his voice.
Donald Trump. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.